Hey, good morning, Bobby. This is a demo video for you for your KR Sabers Thrawn Hunters with Goth Master Chassis. These can always be a little bit of a weird demo to do just because there's so much going on. So what we'll do, we'll just go over one at a time. We're going to start kind of backwards as what I would normally do. Normally I would start with the sabers shut and then we open them up. But because there's so much going on here, we'll start with them open so that I can show you the functionality of the Goth Master Chassis. Then we'll go through, we'll close them all up and we'll put a blade in them. I'll show you that they fire up and then we'll stop there. And then that way I can also package them up this way. All right. These both have the brand new batteries that came with your kits. They're in here. So they will need to be charged. Either you can take them out and charge them, or obviously you have the 2.1 millimeter recharge ports here. So you don't need to open the sabers to charge these guys. All right. But this is the Shoto. Your master chassis here, you do have the swinging door. Now the door swings open to get to the battery, or it swings open to get to the Proffie board. But what I find easiest to do is just go ahead, and if you need to get to those things, you can just take it off entirely. All right, we'll throw it off to the side. And then when you look at it from here, of course, you got your Proffie board, access to your SD card and micro USB on both of them, and then your battery. I did put the sound fonts on here that you gave me to put on. So a copy of the config file is also on both of the SD cards. I use the same config for both SD cards. All right. The only difference being that the Sheen has an additional 16 pixel accent strip that's just not used on the shorter guy. All right. So if you come over here on this side, of course, you've got this this brass gate right here that opens up. You can flip it open like that, and it gives you access to your rotating plasma gate and your crystal. You've got a 24 millimeter KR speaker on both of them. And then to start these guys up, what we're going to want to do is just come over here and pull the kill key.
Revenge is not the Jedi way. I am no Jedi.
Now you can see I've got your crystal pulsing. It is on a timer though, so if you don't turn on the saber right away, the LEDs will turn off so they don't kill your battery. But these are both one button setups, so just come over here and turn it on. You got your stock B3s and both of them lighting up here for your Neopixel connector, right? And then you've got your plasma gate spinning around your crystal core. And then just hold the button down and turn it off. Just like that. All right, and then we'll go ahead and we'll close this up. Put it off to the side. We'll go ahead and put the kill key back in it though, real quick. It will kill the LEDs, just like that. And then the same on your Sheen. Okay, so you've got that cover for your board and battery. It too pops off. They're both just on magnets, so you can access your board and your battery that way if you'd like to do that. Or just leave them on. They'll snap right on. About 2, 4, 6, 8 magnets holding those guys on there. Now on this one you have the same window right here that you can come over here and open up. Kind of hard to do that in reverse sometimes. Hang on. Come over here and open that up. That will give you access again to your crystal chamber and your rotating plasma gate. The difference on this bigger guy is right in this section right here. I put a 16 accent strip in here so we can light this guy up. All right, and then you've got the same size speaker over here. So again, come over here and pull the kill switch, or the kill key rather.
Revenge is not the Jedi way. I am no Jedi.
So as you can see, your crystal's pulsing. I got this LED strip kind of going back and forth until we come over here and turn it on. And then your LED strip does a little something different, and you can see your rotating plasma gate. And we'll just go ahead and we'll turn this off by holding down the switch. So what I did on the plasma gates is I wired them to the 3.3 volt pad instead of the 5 volt pad. If you were to wire them to the 5 volt pad, They spin a little bit quicker, but they make more noise. All right, let me flip this kill key real quick. Yeah, they spin a little bit quicker on the 5-volt pad, but they make more motor noise. So in order to alleviate that, we drop down the spinning just a hair, and then you don't get any of that motor noise. All right, so once you're ready to put this guy together, you want to take your panels here, slide it on. It slides up underneath the lip of the emitter side. So slide it on right there. Kind of all snaps in place. It is a tight fit, but just be patient with it. You'll get it. Snap it all in place like that. Then you'll want to take this guy right here, and it slides in just like that. We're going to have to lock down that screw right there. All right, so we'll lock that down real quick. Tighten that up. Once you get that screw tightened, we're going to want to come back over here and put the big guy in right here. All right. So we'll just put that in. And of course, when you take this off, you want to do it in reverse, but we'll slap that in real quick, tighten it down. Now this one's all good to go. So we'll put this off to the side, and we will do the same thing to the small guy. All right, so you want to take your paneling here. It only goes in one way, but slide it up underneath the lip of the emitter side. Go ahead and snap it in place. Come back over here, put this guy on, right? Once that slides on, lock down that screw. And then lastly, put that big guy in for this guy too. All right, so we'll do that real quick as well. And we'll lock this down too. It is a very tight fit, but don't worry, everything slides on there. Locks in place, take that out. Everything's good to go. We can come over here and pull out the kill key again.
I am no Jedi.
Your one button is right here on both of them, right? All together, very solid. Good flash on flash on this one. Hold it down and turn it off. So that's the Shoto, and then we can do the same thing with the Sheen. Now with these kill keys, you will want to make sure you put them in the right saber. So we'll pull this out.
I am no Jedi.
Before I turn that on, I'll show you the Sheen kill key. Looks like that, and the Shoto is just a tiny bit smaller. All right, it does matter because the Sheen has this bump out for the kill key, so the longer one needs to go in there. But again, one button setup right here. And then we hold down the button to turn it off. Just like that. So when it comes to blades, or putting in blades, you get 2 of these. I'm just going to use one because they're identical, but these are your blade extenders for your sabers. So you just take these and you screw them right into the saber. All right. Doesn't matter which one goes to which saber, but that gives you a little bit of blade depth. You can come over here and put in your 1-inch blade, and then lock this down too. It's got 1 blade retention on it. My Allen keys are a little worn out, but anyway, that's all locked down. Right. Hold it down, turn it off. Now to switch sound fonts, what you'll want to do is do a long press on the button when the saber's off.
Ahsoka Tano, Bo-Katan sent me.
So just like a 1-second press on the button. If you want to play your soundtracks, which every one of your fonts has, it's a quick double tap on the switch. And another double tap to turn it off. Just like that, right? And then, of course, just a quick press to ignite. another one.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
Blaster bolt deflex is just tapping on the button when the saber's on. If you want blade lockup, you want to hold the button down and hit the saber. And on the full length blade, you'll see that go back and forth on the saber, right? So when you hold the saber vertical, it'll be closer to the emitter like it is now, or horizontal, it'll be closer to the tip of the blade, right? We'll turn this off. You should not do it this way, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to leave this blade extender on the blade, and we're just going to swap out sabers. All right, I would suggest just doing it separately, but it's okay for this time. We'll go ahead, before we do that, we'll put the kill key back in this real quick so that you can see it kills everything just like it should. Pop it down and it kills everything. These are turn kill keys too, so you do not have to take them out. You can just turn them until the saber comes on. Just like that. Right. I always find it easy to turn the saber on. I don't find it so easy to turn the saber off. So you probably want to take it out and then reinsert it to turn the saber off. All right. But that's the Shoto, and this is the Sheen. So of course we'll come over here and just screw this down. Both of the emitters on these sabers are identical, so if one is making contact with one blade, it should be fine on this one as well. Just like that. Play your soundtrack. Turn it off. Double tap, and then a long press to go to the next sound font.
Ahsoka Tano, Bo-Katan sent me.
We'll skip a few of these since we went over them on the Shoto, and these are set up identically.
The time of the Jedi has passed.
So all of the ones that you gave me blade styles for, those blade styles are on here.
Glad to meet you. I'm Ahsoka.
A little bit of blaster bolt deflex. Blade lockup. You can just see it there on the tip of my test blade. One more. I think he gave me a total of 6 or 7. All right. So they're both on, both of the sabers are in the same order. Blade lock up, and we'll turn it off just like that. Actually, while we've got it on, I'll show you that the kill key works on this guy too. So we'll turn it on. All right, got our blade all ignited. Put this in here correctly, and it kills everything like it should. All right. I will disassemble this blade extender and everything and put your blade plugs in, which by the way, let me show you real quick. Your blade plugs look like this, and they are safe to use with this setup. They don't touch the pins, so you're fine to put these on and not have to worry about any kind of shortage there, and that's the same for both sabers. All right, but I'll package these up. Let me know if you have any questions, and it's my intention to get these out to you first thing Monday morning. All right, thanks, Bobby.